Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Yoga with Elian. I'm so glad you're here. Good to see you. I hope you have a wonderful Friday coming on and a happy weekend. It is a gorgeous day here in Texas, and we're going to do a little gentle yoga this morning. So I hope you'll do that with me. It's great to be with you. And let's get it started. I hope you have a good feel here. I'm going to get off my little pillow and I have my mat set up starting on the floor today. So if you want to be with me, let's go sit down on our mats and do a gentle stretch today. I'm going to sit on a little pillow here, and that is a little easier for me to stretch out this way and to keep my back straight. So I want to imagine that I'm sitting straight against the wall, and then I can keep my back really nice and straight this way and relax my shoulders. Namaste, welcome. So good to have you. Let's sit up straight here and relax our shoulders and close your eyes for a little bit. Your hands can be on your lap or open or in your belly right here, just relaxing the shoulders. Close your eyes for a little bit. Gonna take a really deep breath in and a very slow breath out, just kind of calming our minds and calming our bodies, getting settled and situated. Just a deep breath in again and a slow breath out. And try to get your legs crisscross if that feels comfortable. And if that's not comfortable for you, then just take them out straight forward. Or leave them in front of you, however comfortable. Just another couple deep breaths here. Just sitting and relaxing. Feel all the tension sliding away from your neck and your shoulders. Just let your shoulder blades slide down your back, all the way to the pockets of your pants. Just opening the shoulder blades and open the collarbone. Just really nice and open broad into the shoulders, but relax them down and let them just fall down, taking the tension out of your neck. Just sitting for a little bit, just breathe in deep down to your belly. And exhale slowly through your mouth or through your nose, just wherever is comfortable for you. And then open your eyes slowly and just grab with your hand lightly towards your opposite ear. And just pull to the side. Keep your nose and chin and forehead in the mirror so that you can stretch through the big neck muscle, sternocleidomastoid muscle. And you push maybe even this shoulder a little bit more down. And then slowly come back up. And shake it. Inhale to the side, exhale over. Just stretching here. And just feel the shoulder sinking down a little bit more and feel the big stretch that we need if we just got out of bed. Just stretching and take it back up all the way up. And inhale deep here. Roll your shoulders. And just take your hand out forward, lift your fingers, stretch out through the wrist. Other side also. Just with your thumb outwards. And your hands up here. Just warming up through the arms a little bit. Take it down. And then we're just going to generate some energy by lightly tapping. So just take your hand towards your arm and tap it loose a little bit here. Turning your hands open and down. That's kind of warming up the body here. Into your hands and shoulders. Other side, just tapping and letting that blood flow go. I can tap with one hand better than the other one. Stretch out over your head here. Really nice and deep stretch. Maybe if you don't have a pillow to sit on, you can sit on a blankie or two blankies for that matter. Taking your hand down and come all the way to the side, hang out. And then over to the other side, hang it out all the way over. Stretching. Inhale up and roll your shoulders. Stretch out your arms again all the way over your head. Now lift up high with the shoulders. Drop them down. Exhale. Lift up high again. Drop them down, exhale, and just remember to relax your shoulders the rest of the day. Place your hands in your neck, and then just push your elbows wide open. And try from here to lift your heart up to the sky. Just really a little bit into your upper back there, really opening up through the chest and shoulders. And then take your hands down next to you. Open your fingers wide, and you can also make a little bit more of an arch here in your upper back. Kind of pushing a little bit backwards. You don't have to drop all the way back with your head. So kind of keep it in alignment of the spine and then come back. Whew. Really big. Then we're going to go just around the corner, straight up spine again. So imagine you're holding a block on your head or a cup of coffee and just look around to the other side. Stretching and twisting, warming up your upper back here. Exhale when you're there. Inhale, come back. Straight spine, cup of coffee on your head. Exhale, around the corner, all the way to the other side. Inhale, come back, all the way. And then just roll your shoulders out. And now from here, we're just gonna shake our legs out in the front. Ooh, and just shake, 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 shake. Sit up nice and straight here again. Now I want you to push up with your spine lengthening again, as if you're being pulled up by a pulley, by your higher power, just lengthening again through the spine, just widen and opening the spinal column. If you do that, we get that nice energy flow, and we're not having a little obstruction or a little tension there in the spine. Now slowly, just relax your legs, slowly push forward with the lower back, as if somebody is putting two hands on your lower back and pushing you forward. So you go with your belly towards your upper legs, as straight as possible forwards. And then do that a couple of times. Just come sit behind a little bit, come sit up, and push forward with a straight back, with a straight spine going forwards. Inhale up, and just slouch a little bit, and come back up, and push back forwards into the spine. Good. Try it one more time. Inhale. And then whoop, slouch a little bit. And then come all the way up straight. Lengthen. And then just keep that lengthening feeling going forwards as far as you can. And then exhale with your upper body down towards your legs. So here, just kind of playful, relaxing. And your head down and your shoulders are relaxed. Your elbows are hanging to the floor. And you just stay all the way there for a couple of breaths. And now I'm just going to show you that from the side. So don't do anything, just stay right where you are. But if you would do that from the side, then it looks like this. You're going to just slouch a little bit, lift up your spine. You can also, of course, do it one more time with me. Lift up straight, slouch a little bit, or you just stay here. Then push with your small of your back, push forward. If you have two hands pushing there, and then relax all the way to your legs. So your upper body is collapsing after you push forward into your legs. And this just feels great to try it out for a few times. Roll and relax, slouch a little bit back, lift back up onto your sit bones. You can do that with your arms up, reaching. Now lift up to the sky into a long line, so straight as possible. And then pushing really from the lumbar spine towards the upper legs. Then collapse forward and hang out. And just stay right where you are. Just maybe kind of swaying around here. And just a couple of breaths. Roll up slowly and gently. And come sit back up straight. And then you're going to pull one leg out forwards. One leg up. All the way in and under. And then go forward towards your leg. All the way out. As much as you can. Stretch right there. And stay right there. Just take a couple of deep breaths. Inhale here, exhale. Just keep breathing. There might be somebody in the waiting room. Keep breathing. Inhale, exhale. I'm gonna let you in. Hi. Come on in. There we are. Just keep stretching one leg forwards. And yeah, there we are. Yeah, we're doing good. Stretching with one leg up into your thigh, going forwards. Thank you for being here this morning. Good morning, good morning. Come up slowly. Please stretch out with me. Do the other side. Take one leg in and one leg up and go forwards to it. Inhale deep, exhale slowly forwards. And if you just joined me, will you please unmute yourself so that we can just get through a really nice and relaxed class. And I'll chat with everyone in a little bit, catching up. Nice and slow going forwards. And then roll up all the way. So we're just really into deep stretches this morning on the floor. Take your leg out again. And then you're going to step over with one foot over the other leg. Just kind of sit up straight. Now we're going to go both ways. So keep your spine up straight again, lengthening all the way up to the sky. And then with the same shoulder to the same knee, but put it on the inside, that arm if you can. So if you have your right foot stepped over with your right hands on the inside, now we're going to do an open twist first. So you're going to twist away from your knee. Now try to look behind you. Take a deep breath in here. Keep lengthening the spine. Exhale slowly. Just look behind you as much as you can. And then come slowly back in, all the way back to the center. And relax here. And then go with the other side. So now you're going to bring your opposite shoulder towards that knee. Maybe squeeze it towards you if that feels good. So you get a good stretch deep into the glutes, hamstring, shoulder, and spine. And then go all the way across, or even maybe with your arm, and just keep pushing away sometimes against the knee. Just really getting that good spinal twist here. Deep breath in, exhale, slow breathing out. Keeping it simple but really intense. Keep lengthening your spine, really working on your back this morning. Opening up, inhale, and inhale when you get back. And now we're going to relax this leg, check it out. Still sitting a little bit higher, more room for your hamstrings if you do so. If you're just sitting straight on the floor, again, we're going to try to sit up straight as possible, even if you're sitting with your sit bones on the floor. Now try to get the other leg over. Come sit on straight, put the straight back again onto those two sit bones, lengthening up to the sky. Now same hand, arm, same hand to arm towards the leg. All the way wriggling yourself around and going away from that knee. So kind of pushing off and stretching here. Deep breath in. Lengthen the spine. Exhale slowly. So nice and relaxed. Inhale slowly coming back. Now opposite shoulder towards that knee. You can hug the knee. So then I really feel that hip stretch. Or I can also go even outside the knee all the way to the other side and just really pushing away. Try to lengthen the spine. Keep it simple, just getting a good stretch this morning into the lower back, upper body. Really working on that flexibility and mobility of the spine, right? And especially today, we're working on the shoulders because we all keep all that tension here for so many reasons. So we want to relax the shoulders. Opening the chest, relax the shoulders. Now we're going to just widen the legs a little bit to the side. Don't have to be ballerina all the way to the side, but it has to be relaxed here, and you have to feel it on the inner thigh, of course. We're going to try to keep the knees up. So watch your knees a little bit, that they're still pointing up to the sky, and then just reach out forwards. If you have a couple of blocks or whatever close by, or maybe even a blankie. And you can just lean on it if you want to, if you're not there yet. Just kind of lean forward towards your hands and try to just walk a little bit into it. Now we're going to relax our neck and our head again, because then you get really the upper back to go with you as well. Stretching out really slowly right here and relaxing. Moving around a little bit, taking another deep breath. Just drop your head down if you're able. And then come straight up all the way. And then go towards the side. Just lean and twist your body fully towards the leg. I feel my inner thighs. I get the big inner thigh stretch here. Really feels good. Sometimes I point my toes up and I go into the plantar flexion and I feel it even more in the hamstrings. Really deep stretch here, go into it. If you want to twist your body as much as possible, just take that hand, the opposite arm towards that leg. And then do the other side, come all the way up. Ooh, shake it a little bit out and just twist your body into the upper back towards the leg. Try to grab it even with the opposite hand, if you will, all the way to it. Relax in your upper body, relax in your head down. Just breathing through. Make sure you don't hold back in your neck. Inhale all the way up. Exhale forward. Last one here, just go to it. Oh, I feel my back, my hips, outer thigh, buttocks all the way forwards. And especially that huge stretch, really in the inner thigh area. Playing around here, reach out, maybe some chocolate at the end of the mat that you're reaching to and that you're going far away to. Then bring it slowly up. I really feel that stretch, my friends. All the way. Whoop. Bring those legs back home. Shake them out. Pull them up. Sit up straight all the way to them. And use two knees in front of you to take the twist away here. Just gotta go up into the deep back stretch again. And take the other side all the way up. Just be careful, but just play with it right there. And slowly come back, shake your legs out as much as you can. If you want to, hop off that pillow. And if you were already off the pillow, remember that every time you're really trying to straighten your back as much as possible. Do it with me while we put the pillow a little bit behind us. While you're sitting up straight, just keep your back as straight up. So let's really work on sitting straight up onto our sit bones with the shoulder blades relaxing. Then if you're doing a twist, you feel that's not an easy thing, but instead of rolling back, I want to come back onto those two sit bones, so lengthening the back. Inhale out of sight, exhale over, all the way. Inhale up, and then just while you're on this here on the floor, feeling those two sit bones again. Come sit up. You've got to remove the pillows. And then lean back a little bit onto your bolster. Pull your heels in really high. And we're going to windshield wiper to the sides. So just from side to side, let your knees roll with you. That feels really good. And working your back again. Loosening up in your hips here. Very nice feeling. And all the way up into a sitting position. Now we're going to just take one leg under to the side with your knees pointing straight forward, but the foot stays on the side of your hip. Yeah, you're going to hang back a little bit to your two hands. If you feel this stretch, you really start feeling it immediately in your upper leg. Right here through the upper leg. Stretching, that's your sartorius muscle, right? That runs from your inside knee to the outside of the hip, the sartorius muscle, the quads right here over your leg, and just keep the knee on the floor and really hanging back right here. Feeling that stretch. Yes, if you can also try to go down all the way on that elbow. Now this is a lot to ask, and you can push your hip up and down a little bit here as well. So you really feel that stretch in your hip. And for our very, very, very limber yogis, all the way down the floor, as long as you keep that knee on the floor. Good stretch for your hip. Now you're going to roll out to the good side, tip yourself back up, and try to go forwards towards that leg. So try to go with your nose towards your knee, leaning over to that front leg. So you don't have to get that far as Elian, because Elian had a little bit more practice. So just leaning towards that leg, going forwards. Try to keep the tension out of your neck, remember? And then inhale, come back slowly. All the way up, lengthening your spine, leaning out to the good side. Shake this leg out. Now, if you want to have another version that you can do, another option, because this doesn't feel good, then you just take the leg into a side position onto your knees and then pull back all the way. Yes. So into the side, stack up your knees, push back and shake that knee over the floor to the back. So that is another way of taking that hip stretch on. Yes, we're just going to try the other side. Take your foot to the side of your hip. If you don't have any knee problems, let's start there. Because if you have issues in your tissues here and your knee doesn't feel good, of course you're going to do the other option. Yeah, so here, roll and lean down a little bit to the back. Push that hip out and up and out. So really feeling a psoas stretch here, very important stretch to do for us because we sit so much during the day. So this is really big. Upper leg muscles all the way into the hip muscles. Yes. Just lean out as far as you can, or maybe to the elbow here. As long as you keep that knee on the floor, just keeping that knee out of trouble. It's not very good for the knee because if it doesn't feel good, like I always say, don't do it, right? If you are able to do it, then it's a great stretch. Otherwise, the option is just to stack up your hips, pulling your heels in high, and then go over to the back with the upper leg. Place your hand on your foot and pull it all the way back. So if you're doing that, then it's also a great stretch. Take it all the way back in, shaking your legs out towards the front. Oops, we forgot this, we're going forwards. So if you are in this position, go forwards towards the leg and relax over to it. So wherever you hold on to the leg, whatever feels good, relax the neck, relax your neck, your neck, your neck. Taking a deep breath there. Just stretching out forwards. Be aware of your sit bones going back towards the floor. Try not to lift your hip up, correct? And here comes the last really good stretch for this morning. And then we're doing a couple of down dogs to finish with. We're going to put the foot by the knee, just above it. Try to come sit straight up again from just kind of slouching and rolling backwards. Come sit straight back onto your sit bones and then go forwards towards the leg. It's kind of awkward here. We're trying to open up here in the hip, follow the knee, let the knee fall to the side, go forwards. Just a really deep stretch I'm getting here on my glutes, and of course we're going to do that big piriformis stretch. So if you're really feeling that piriformis stretch deep down underneath your gluteus maximus and all the way into that area of your sciatic nerve. If you feel that, just lean back here. I'm making it a little bit more intense. You're going to lean back towards your hands. Just draw the heel inwards. I do this a lot, all the time. I love this. Then you're gonna just kind of like scoot up towards your heel again. Very carefully walk your hands with you. Just keep that leg in there and start rolling and wiggling a little bit here. I'm just rolling out on my sit bones and I'm bringing my upper body towards the knees. Ah, really feeling a deep piriform stretch. It feels very good. Just give it a little bit of a breath and some time here to relax. It feels good. You have to feel what you're feeling. Of course, I cannot see you. I cannot feel what you're feeling. So just be very careful. Just do your thing. If you're a little bit further away, do it a little bit further away, or scoot up to it, or just take your leg a little bit further out forwards, whatever feels good for you. Then slowly you're going to detangle and just shake it out. Ooh, right here. Very nice. Good. Just kind of roll it out, shake it out. Whoop. Come sit onto your two sit bones. Whoop. And then pull the other one in and place it by your knee. And this is my bad side here. So I can already feel it that I'm really, really, really kind of stiff here this morning in the hip. I'm going to try to push the knee outwards to the side and just come sit straight over it and reach out forwards. Really awkward feeling here for me in the hip this morning. I'm trying to roll through it and lean over. So I'm really getting some really big stretches here in my hip. Oh, welcome to getting older. Right, hanging forwards and hanging backwards. Now towards your hands, scoot in the bottom heel and scoot yourself up towards it. So here you can really feel that big stretch again. Then you look and smile, cute and sexy while you do it, so that nobody sees that it hurts so good. Right? Oh, yes. Very good though. And as I always, this is an excellent stretch at all times. If you've been sitting a lot, if you are just doing a lot of driving, if you're doing a lot of desk work, and if you've been doing Netflixing. Netflixing. So if you're sitting a lot, then just that stretch is good. It really opens up in the hip, and we need to make room for that sciatic nerve to flow freely. Take up and just drag your leg up a little bit here, shake it out, make circles with your foot, little alphabet, A, B, C, D, E. Am I upside down when you're watching? G, F, G, H, I, J. Oh, good for the ankle. Grab it. Oh, stretch it towards you. Good, deep stretch there. And shake it out. Grab the other one. Try to come sit straight up, still lengthening your spine here. A, B, C. This is always good at all times. E, F, G. I don't know my alphabet. Yes. Whoop. Grab a leg and pull it out. All the way towards you. Deep hamstring stretch here. Oh, very nice. Good. Then we're gonna take, I hope you feel good, one more stretch deep into your legs here. And we're gonna finish that with a downward facing dog. And if you don't want to do that downward facing dog, then at this time, you just take your time and you can do some more stretches on the floor, or you can try to do the all four stretches with me into the down dog. So we're gonna shake it out here. And curl our feet under into the all fours. Curl our all tootsies under. And keep your hands spread out, fingers spread. And then push yourself slowly back into your heels for a deep down dog stretch. Exhale right here. Now again, that we've been working on relaxing the neck muscles and opening the shoulder blades. Open the shoulder blades wide, as if you want to pull them away from your spine. Just a little bit more into the heels. So bring your heels down towards the floor. And come all the way down towards the child pose. Pull your full weight back towards your heels and release. Again, relax your back towards the floor and take your hands to the side. That feels good. And we're going to finish with 2 more. Just slowly come up into all fours. Wiggle and wag here. Just take most of the weight on your knees. You have to fold or put a blanket or a towel underneath if you will. Spread your fingers and push back into your heels. So push the floor away. Remember, use the floor to push away into the floor. Maybe walk in place a little bit here. Really stretching ankles, Achilles, calves, gastrocnemius, soleus muscles. Really big into that hamstring stretch. I'm really pushing down here with my hips towards the heels. So really getting a good stretch into the hamstrings over my back. Take it back and inhale right here. Remember, just use your breath. Exhale, take it down. And just stretch out. Nothing big. Focus on our back here, opening and lengthening the spine. Deep breath out. One more, last one. And push all the way out. Exhale. Up and down maybe a little bit, so kind of feel and play here with your weight. Lifting and push back. Lifting heels. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day. And you look good upside down. Now slowly back towards the floor or walk it up with me. And if you are able to, you can stay on the floor in a child pose and just relax and do that. Or hang it out with me right here. Again, focus on the spine. Pulling yourself down maybe. You can just grab your legs. Or you can grab your elbows. Pull your elbows down. Give me one more last deep breath here. Hi. Feels so good. Soften the knees. Not too much hyperextension, just soften the knees. One more deep breath in through your nose. I feel my belly pressing into my upper legs. And on my next inhale, I'm going to come up. Inhale. Roll up slowly. Pull your tailbone down. Round your back and shoulders. And open the shoulders back. And come stand in place. Good. Finish right here in Tadasana, pulling your abs a little bit in. Open the shoulders wide. Lift your heart up to the sky. Standing real nice and still. Relax your shoulders back down. So this is our homework for the day, to relax the shoulders and to relax your neck muscles. Take the tension, a little bit of anxiety, sometimes just cold weather or unknown situations. Just take it out of your body there. And take a deep breath in. Up with your hands to the sky. Exhale, take them back to the center. I'm a little bit out of there. There I am. And thank you very much. Namaste, my friends. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope you did this with me and feel good. And see you next time. Thank you.